Got her. Thanks. Time right now for JS On Air. A police audit in Brown Deer has concluded that department did nothing wrong in relation to the case of Radcliffe Haughton.
Haughton was the gunman in the Azana Spa shooting that killed his wife Zena and 2 others. Brown Deer police were conducting an internal review. We are joined by Gina Barton of the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, with more on the results of this audit. Thanks so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
There's a little controversy to these findings.
There certainly is. The consultant, Robert Willis, hired or worked with a couple of experts in domestic violence, and they found more than 20 really troubling mistakes in the things that the Brown Deer police had done. And then Willis came back and wrote a report saying he thought that they had done everything appropriately. So it's some disagreement.
Elvin Daniel, Zena's brother, was on the phone with me this morning, and I can't use the word he described on he used to describe this report on television. What other reaction are you hearing from this conclusion that Brown Deer police didn't do anything wrong?
Well, definitely, Zena's brother was upset. I talked to him too, and a lot of domestic violence advocates are saying that this isn't helpful. Even though this consultant did recommend that the Brown Deer police make some changes in the future, they're afraid that all of that's going to be buried under this flawed conclusion that they acted appropriately.
Well, and I think there are probably a lot of women out there that are wondering, do they report this? I mean, this report is quite detailed in the number of times police were there. It's quite terrifying, really, to think about how many reports there were and nothing was done. What happens now when it comes to the police department and, looking into how they behaved in this case?
Well, it's up to the police department to decide whether they do anything as a result of this report or how they handle it. There is some legislation going on. I spoke to Andre Jacques, who's a Republican legislator who's got some things going forward that might require more training and require departments to do certain things if they choose not to do it voluntarily in terms of domestic violence.
Gina Barton at the newsroom downtown this afternoon. Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
And you can read more about it at jsonline.com. We have a link on our website, today'stmj4.com.